Hello. Not sure who's on yet. People will be joining slowly, I dare say, as they always do. We might get on. See how many people we can get in tonight. So yeah, welcome along to the first proper Caveman's random tune show, where you pick the tunes, you pick a letter, you pick a number, I play that tune whenever it appears on my digital music collection. So we've got some crackers actually coming up tonight. It's just a few people have sent them in, so you'll get a wee mention, etc. if you've picked it. So here we go. And anyway, I just want to play a couple of tunes first of all.
Hear the caveman laugh, hear the caveman groan. Hear him laugh, hear him groan. He's sitting in a cave, he's chewing on a bone. In a cave, chewing a bone.
There we go. Here we go. Kicking off with my choice. I always start off with one of my choices. This is Peaceful by Georgie Fame.
Giving him a fresh air full of the winter, and I won't be found in the shadows hiding sorrow. And I can wait for fate to bring around to me any part of my tomorrow. Cause it's so settles into my mind, and I think of friends in the yesterday when my plans were giggled in line. I had a son a while on the run, and his love brought a tear to my eye. And maybe someday he will up and say that I'm a pretty nice guy. It's so peaceful here. There's no one bending over my shoulder, nobody breathing in my ear. Oh, so peaceful
here. There you go. That's a sort of surprising favourite probably from me. Georgie Fame, Peaceful. I heard that actually on a mix CD about 10 years ago. I think it was one of the Fabric ones actually. It was really odd. It was kind of at the start of a almost like a breakbeat thing. It was great. Yeah, and the first little snippet you heard was actually from a song called Caveman by Malcolm Middleton, a new album called Music and Words by Malcolm Middleton and the artist David Shrigley. It's a very, very, very odd piece of music, so yeah, you can look up that one if you want. Now what we've got coming up first is picked by Stuart Morgan in Glasgow. He picked Y4, and the tune he's come up with is a tune called Play With Fire by Yardboy 10.
We've got the talent and we've got the skill.
See? Random, completely random. Told you a bit of kind of dancehall ragga stuff there, which is quality. Next one that's coming out was picked. Oh, right, before we do anything, just so obviously you know, we're on Facebook tonight. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Periscope, we're on Twitch, we're on Mixer.com, all these things. Get involved on any of them. But remember, as there's a sort of increasingly sophisticated arms race going on between anybody that's doing live streams on Facebook. So if it does go down at any point, just stick about and I'll start again on all of those things. Usually Facebook's the first one to go down. Okay, right, the next tune was picked by my mum, Margaret Caver. She's in Musselburgh, near Edinburgh, in East Lothian. And yeah, well, to see what you think of this one, it's MIA and Paper Planes, the Diplo remix. Would not associate this moment at all, but there you go. It's a great tune, and apologies for the language in it.
Yeah. I wake up in the morning with my bitch in the bed. She don't like the police and she sure hate the feds. I love my girl cause she give me what I want. She ride in the trunk or either ride in the front. She look like 22 but she really 45. For some reason she done made a whole lot of niggas cry. So bad that she made them all pull their money out. Take it out they pockets and they put it in my box. Gotta hurt that way that girl do ya. She always wanna take the mule up. Give me them pesos, the cash and the credit card. Might be a broad, but the lip bitch is your heart. You the police, and we is the robbers. You need more than them helicopters and stoppers. Excuse me, let me introduce my lady. Her name is Beretta and she motherfucking crazy.
Through the city, old school on them big boys. 12-inch whoopers in the trunk making big noise. Got the big toys. Don't make me have to flash. Let 100 rounds go, you do 100-yard dash. Back up in the hood where the rules don't shift. And the gangsters talk trill, sip, perp, and burn piff. You can call 5-0. And 5-0 might come up by the time they arrive. Boy, the dirt done been done. Now one thing's for certain, and two things for sure. Being poor is a disease, gotta hustle up a cure. Start with your head, homie, then use your hands. If you try it in reverse, you don't even have a chance. We worldwide worried with the hunger and the thirst. From the third world countries to the second and the first. It sounds like a verse, but it's more like a plan. Get your Robin Hood on, put some pressure on the man, tell him.
Democracy. Yeah, I got more records than the KGB. So, no funny business. You already are.
So there you go. MIA, Paper Planes by MIA, the Diplo remix. Picked, well, not even picked, but the letter and number M7, picked by my mum, who probably wouldn't pick that tune, I dare say, mainly because of the lyrics in the first two lines. So there you go. Yeah, well, welcome along to my Random Tunes show. Please get sharing around on Facebook. I'm sure somebody will enjoy this. If nothing else, I enjoy it. So, but thanks for joining me. I've quite a few people watching on Facebook. Quite a few people watching on YouTube as well, which is good. So, Yeah, this multi-streaming stuff, it seems to be going well. Right, the next one's picked by a gentleman by the name of Mark Hardy. Mark Hardy on Facebook. If he's watching, he'll know what that is. Mark Hardy in Newton Mearns, south side of Glasgow. And he picked Z50. Smart ass again. Z doesn't go up to 50. Z goes up to 45. So he got this one, and it's a bit of Latin stuff. Zuko 103 with Coco.
Eu vou na casa da Juju conversar, ligar pra minha Moniquinha e Cacá, pegar um rango na Fulô e um papo e dar uma com formiga no bar. Eu vivo nessa cor de um lado pro outro, mas parece arroz de festa que tá em todo lugar. A vida é curta, é tanta coisa pra fazer que o meu trombone toco na vida que vem lá. Ligar pra minha Moniquinha e Cacá, pegar um rango na Fulô e um papo e dar uma com formiga no bar. Eu vivo nessa cor de um lado pro outro, mas parece arroz de festa que tá em todo lugar. A vida é curta, é tanta coisa pra fazer que o meu trombone eu toco na vida que vem lá. Eu vou na casa da Juju conversar, ligar pra minha Moniquinha e Cacá, pegar um rango na Fulô e um papo e dar uma canja com formiga no bar. Liga pra minha Moniquinha e Cacá, pegar um rango na Fulô e um papo e dar uma canja com formiga no bar. Eu vivo nessa cor de um lado pro outro, mas parece arroz de festa que tá em todo lugar. A vida é curta, é tanta coisa pra fazer que o meu trombone, se quiser, toco na vida que vem lá. Eu vou na casa da Juju conversar, ligar pra minha Moniquinha e Cacá, pegar um rango na Fulô e um papo e dar uma canja com formiga no bar. Eu vivo nessa cor de um lado pro outro, mas parece arroz de festa que tá em todo lugar. A vida é curta, é tanta coisa pra fazer que o meu trombone, se quiser.
Right, there you go then, that's a bit of Latin drums and bass. Nice one picked by Mark Hardy. The next one that's coming up, again, just goes from one to the next, one to the next. Like I say, it's completely random. This was picked by a lady by the name of Pauline Cushing, who is also up in Newton Mearns. And this, she picked P9. And what's come out is Iron Sky by Paolo Nutini. Great tune.
We are proud individuals living for the city, but the flames couldn't go much higher. We find God and religions to paint us with salvation, but no one, no, nobody can give you the power, the right over love, over hate. Through this silent sky that's fast becoming our minds, over fear and into freedom. All that life left dripping down the walls of a dream that cannot breathe in its harsh reality. Mass confusion, spoon-fed to the blind, serves now to define a cold society from which we'll rise and over love, over hate. Through the silent sky that's fast becoming our mind, over fear and into freedom. You just got to hold on. You just got to hold on.
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Let us use that power. Let us all unite.
And we'll rise over love, over hate. Through the silent sky that's fast becoming our minds, and over fear and into freedom, into freedom, from which we'll rise over love and over hate. Through the silent sky that's fast becoming our might, over fear and into freedom, freedom, from which we'll rise over love and over hate. Through the silent sky that's fast becoming our mind, and over fear and into freedom, freedom, freedom.
don't want to lose that wee bit at the end there, the wee bit bass quality. So that was Iron Sky by Paolo Nutini from the album Caustic Love. Great tune. Maybe a wee bit different from like my normal, because I think everybody like I'm usually a house music guy. Certainly the stuff I make, and my page on Facebook is all about house music, that's the stuff I make, but I do like loads of different things, and that's kind of like the thinking behind this, is to try and just get as many different tunes out as possible, completely and utterly randomly as well. So hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully, and so like I say, get sharing the stream, get sharing the show around all the different bits. I hope you like my new layout that I've got on as it comes through with all the kind of socials and the streaming and the DJ mix stuff and all that, and my wee video, and let's face it, the terrible video, and I don't quite know what's going on with the lighting situation today, so I can completely black out my face in shadow, so who knows. There you go, it's all very random. So our next choice is from Mr. Richard Knox, and he has picked this one bit of UK hip hop. It's Upside by Kano.
Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside.
The only way is up, baby, but I've been lost, no compass can't save me. So many demons out to scream me the wrong way, but I ain't gonna let them take me out of place, out of time. If I stay out of sight, then I'll be out of mind. If I lose my head, I'll lose my focus, but I'll lose my dough before I lose my soul. Asking me questions I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming or I'm going. They think they know me, but I don't know them. Isolated, on my lonesome, on my Jack Jones, I hit the road jack and didn't come back no more, no more. When you're up so high, you get shot down, feet on the ground, but there ain't no floor, so now I'm falling.
Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside. Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside. Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside. Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside.
I'm living in a matrix, agents tell me who's who. Missionary with no phone to run to. Yeah, impossible, I'll be Tom Cruise in it. The inner circle, who's in it? Did you give in? That's where the lines stay blurred between what's real and what's fake concern. My frame of mind, it ain't right, I've learned. Staying sane, that's my main concern. So I look at the world through my fish-eye lens, and everything seems much closer than it is up front. So put your brave face on, cause there's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. Confused with illusions, liars, intruders, prior to doing this, I was infused. Now life is a nuisance, finding amused, but the only thing that stayed inside was the music.
Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside. Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside. Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside. Everything's out of time, and you don't know which way is upside. Everything's out of time. Everything's out of time. Everything's out of time. Everything's out of time. And you don't know which way's upside down. Which way's upside down? Which way's upside down? Which way's upside down?
Right, nice one. That was chosen by Ricky Knox. I called him Richard, and I know that he hates that. As soon as I said that, I got like a message from him saying, "What's with the Sunday names? Don't do that." Yeah, well done. So a bit of another bit of randomness. So Palantir into Kano. Next one is chosen by a gentleman named Donald McDonald. He is a friend of mine from Glasgow, and he chose B12, and the song is. Excuse me. Actually, before we say anything, as you might have noticed, at the bottom of the screen it comes up with the tune and who it's by and who chose it. So apologies if I don't quite get that up. I'm trying to do about 20 things at once. I try my best. So this one's by Donald McDonald in Glasgow. It's Keep on Move by Baby Talk. So that was Keep on Move by Baby Talk. I'm afraid, like, beyond the name and the title, I don't really know very much more about that. It was on one of the Fabric Live albums from about 10, 15 years ago. Decent tune, though, eh? That was picked by Donald McDonald. So the next one, alright, by the way, a couple of things. People are asking if they can have straight requests. It's not that kind of show. You can't get a straight request. What you can do is you can comment on this, or you can comment on my page, or whatever, and you can just pick a letter, pick a number, whatever tune comes up at that position in my digital collection will get played. I've got a kind of backlog of quite a few tunes, so I don't think it will get on this week, but it might get on next week or the week after. So next tune is chosen by Mark Robertson in Newton Mearns in Glasgow, and he picked I need to find that. He picked C7. No, he didn't, because somebody else. Oh, he did pick C7, and what's come out from the random machine, is what I'm going to call it now, is the tune Down the Road by C2C. And C2C were a French mob, as far as I'm aware. Kind of all that cutting and pasting stuff. It was good stuff. So a bit of electronic music here. Down the Road by C2C, but picked by Mark Robertson.
Place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go. Goodbye, baby. Yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Goodbye, baby. Yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Goodbye, baby. Yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going.
Down the road I go. Down the road I go. Down the road I go. Down the road I go.
Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, when that train roll up and out, I come walking out. Come walking out. When that train roll up and out, I come walking out. Come walking out.
There you go. Kind of a weird sort of country and western hip hop electronic thing going on there. So that was Down the Road by C2C, picked by Mark Robertson and Newton Mearns. The next one we've got coming up, and again, this is like the whole kind of random factor thing which comes in, which I really enjoy, is picked by a gentleman I went to university with by the name of Cammy Webster. He's in Roslin now, but originally from Dalbeattie and Dumfries and Galloway. This'll tickle him, I think. And he picked G8, and it's Super Sharp Shooter by Ganja Crew.
The S, the H, the O, the T, the E, the R, the S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the S, the H, the A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, the T, the E, the R, the S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the S, the H, the A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, the Super, the Chug, the Chuds.
Check it. I'm the fucking man who the legend. Blazing the stuff that it blazing, the stuff that it checking. I'm the fucking man who the legend. Blazing the stuff that it nice stimulation and checking. I'm the fucking man who the legend. Blazing the stuff that it blazing, the stuff that it checking. I'm the fucking man who the legend. Super sharp shots.
The S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the S, the H, the A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, the T, the E, the R.
Super sharp shots. Shoot the super sharp. Shoot the shots. Super sharp shots. Super sharp, super sharp shooter, shooting super sharp shots.
The S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the super sharp shooter. Check it. I'm the fucking man who the match. Blazing the stuff that ain't check it. Check it. I'm the fucking man who the match. Blazing the stuff that ain't nice to your laces. Super sharp shooter, shoot it. Sharp. Check it.
So there you go. Ganja Crew, Super Sharp Shooter. When was the last time you heard that on any radio station? No, this is a radio station. When was the last time you heard that? Superb stuff. Martin McHugh in particular was liking that one. Again, I'll put a plug out for his show, Friday nights. One for the techno heads. Great show he puts out. Great taste in music, that man. So the next one is was picked by my 9-year-old daughter. She's called Alyssa, and she picked A696, which was the very last one in A. And it is a track called, I've never heard this before, a track called Lonely by Your Side by Azido the Bass. So the randomness continues.